Lebanon is heading to polls today. Candidates are vying for about 128 seats that are up for grabs, that are divided amongst at least about 11 religious groups in the country. In the crisis-hit nation, power is divided according to a sectarian power-sharing formula where everyone gets representation. While independent candidates hope to take on the ruling faction, established parties are still expected to maintain their grip on power. So who are the main players in this election? Let's get you a quick roundup here. Hezbollah is currently Lebanon's most powerful faction. It was founded in 1982 by Iran's Revolutionary Guards. The Iran-backed group's political sway has, of course, expanded. In the last elections, together with its allies, Hezbollah had won a parliamentary majority. Its influence over state affairs has surfaced in different ways, including through the control of the health ministry. The second most important group is known as Amal. This is a Shiite movement that is led by Nabi Berri, who's been the Speaker of the Parliament since 1992. Berri has been one of Lebanon's most powerful figures since the civil war, and today the Amal movement is the largest Shiite party in Parliament by a small margin. Now, this brings us to the country's Sunni faction. The former Prime Minister Saad al-Hariri has boycotted the Sunni politics on its head, and the future movement established by his father was dominated by Sunni politics for several decades. But Saad al-Hariri decided to quit politics for good. This left a vacuum in the country's Sunni leadership. Now, Prime Minister Najib Mikati, another Sunni heavyweight and billionaire tycoon, is not running this time round. Another important party is, of course, the Free Patriotic Movement. It was founded by the Maronite Christian politician Michel Aoun. The FPM has been the Parliament's largest Christian bloc. Currently, the FPM is led by Michel Aoun's son-in-law, Gibran Bassil. Washington imposed sanctions on Bassil in 2020, accusing him of corruption. However, Bassil has called the sanctions as simply unjust and politically motivated. Another key player is the Lebanese forces. It is led by the Maronite Christian Samir Jarjar. Now, the LF is one of Hezbollah's biggest opponents. The LF has stayed out of the government since 2019, when then Prime Minister Saad al-Hariri had quit during nationwide protests. The election is also contested by a group of parties who are opposed to the traditional ruling elite in Lebanon. Some have run before. Others are venturing into electoral politics for the very first time. Despite months-long negotiations, the different groups at this point of time were unable to come together or form a unified electoral platform or coalition to run at a nationwide level. Some districts even have multiple opposition coalitions running against each other. This further diminishes their chances of making a difference in the elections. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.